You start streaming. Are you kidding me? Guys, I thought I was streaming because I used my software to start the stream and it said it started, but it didn't start. I'm sorry. I've been on for nearly 10 minutes, talked a lot of crap, and now I have to start all over again. What a pain in the butt. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm live now. Sorry about that. I did a whole heap of talking. I actually even spoke about my beer. I asked if the microphone was working. I got no answer. And I was a bit worried. I thought, why haven't I got an answer? And that's why, because I didn't go live. I have to actually manually do it, which I thought my software actually made me do it. Anyway, what I'm doing, I'm so sorry for stuffing this around. Eventually, I'll go live without a hitch. Anyway, we're in it. Got a list of things I want to talk to you about. First thing is, we'd like to thank you guys for stopping by. Brian's casual cosplay, he's a second one to comment. The first one was actually, where is he? It was Finru. Finru was there before I started. He come and said he's if he's not around, he's just having a snooze. He'd be around after, or he might not be around. But cheers, Finru. Hope you're well. It's a good beer. Basically, Brian's casual cosplay, he said, if only I had a beer to pour. Mate, why haven't you got a beer? Oh, I'll send one your way through this magic mirror, or this magic camera. Hopefully you can taste it. Here, I'll just grab it and give it to you there. There you go, mate. Wish that could happen. Wouldn't that be good? Rickster, g'day Pierre. Hope you have a great stream. Thanks, Rickster. Cheers, mate. I really appreciate it. But Brian's casual cosplay, there we go. He just... Bang, there I am. I'm actually live now. What a pain in the butt, eh? I'm going to learn this one day, and obviously you guys are going to being patient enough to actually stick around until I do go live. Cheers. Okay, Brian's casual cosplay just said that if you're not reading the chats, that he's Bruce still brewing. He hasn't had a beer. It's a bit sad. Sorry, mate. Cheers. All right, what I've got here is, where's the can? I opened it up already on live, which I thought was live, but it wasn't actually going. I did that for 10 minutes. How stupid, huh? Goodland Brewing Co.'s Chalky Milk Stout with vanilla. Very, very, very nice. It's a dark chocolate. It's got a chocolatey flavour with vanilla flavour as well. It's got like a burnt flavour. I know it's not a review for beers, but I just want to let you know what I'm drinking. It's, I wouldn't say it's as milky as it says milky, but I'm not getting the milkiness. It's more like skim milk, if that makes sense. But it's still very nice, very, very nice. I bought that, of course, from Goodland Brewing Co. Actually, from Monticello's in Morwell I got it from, because Goodland was closed when I was looking for a beer. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you about a nozzle. Now, this nozzle was presented to me by Karen and Breno. They actually gave it to me. I had him in this brew shed, it would have been a week ago? No, it wouldn't have been a week ago. It was probably about 4 or 5 days ago. And they tried my Coco Cabana beer, which is pretty much ready, which I'll pour one later and have a talk to you about it. They liked it. They enjoyed it. It's quite bitter still has a bit of hop bitterness to it. Pardon me. And we filmed a video. So that's coming out on Friday. So hopefully you guys will get some entertainment out of that. You've seen these guys before. I actually gave them a camera one day, gave them a heap of beers and said, guys, go for your life. And they got pretty pissed and drank the beers and quite enjoyed them and had a fair bit to say about it as well. Some of you might have seen it. People who've been around this channel for a while would have seen that video one time or another. Good characters, good guys. I used to play music with one of them at least, and known them for many, many, many years. So they gave me this nozzle. This is from Kegland. It's a aerating nozzle. I'm not sure if... I haven't tried it yet. They said it pretty much aerates your stout like it's got nitrogen in it, and it gives it a cascading feel when you pour it, and it stops, I don't know, overcarbonation, or removes a lot of the carbonation as you pour it, as they said. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not sure if that's actually the case, but I'm looking forward to giving that a go. And if I like it, I'll let you guys know about it. So that's a really weird little setup. Brand spanking new, got to give them to them. They gave it to me, just passed it on. Basically, let's pass it on, shall we? Share the knowledge, share the wealth. All right, Little John's Brewing. How you going, John? good to see you there. He's transferring hazy pale split with Superdelic and Luminosa dry hop. We'll grab a bloody hell. We'll grab a glass once the keg finishes. Wow, that sounds really interesting. I'm sure you did a video on that. I've been watching your videos. I think have you done the video yet? I'm not sure. I remember seeing something. But anyway, I see so many videos, I don't know whose is whose anymore. Anyway, we're learning. So basically now I have a Cooper's Canadian Blonde that I've had for a little while now. I got this from Dan Murphy's was selling them off. $11 I paid for it. Was it 11? Reduced, no, $12.34 is what I paid for it. They were getting rid of it. It's still in date. There's nothing wrong with it. Best before the 17th of the 6th, 24. So that's good. I just want to know if you guys have any time. Oh yeah, did Brew Day video last week. I thought I saw something. Yeah, I don't think I've watched that video yet, Little John. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat. If you guys have a recipe for one of those, I just want a clean beer to drink through the summertime for the hot weather. And I mean, that'd probably be great on its own, just like by itself. And even if I use the Cooper's yeast, it'd probably be all right too. If you guys have any suggestions, pop it in the chat, let us know, and I'll make that beer. I'm also going to make a American Pale Ale, I think, or American IPA, suggested by Andy from my Patreon members. I put a call out and said, what do you think I should make for my next all grain? And he suggested this for the summertime, and I went, what a great idea. Another clean beer again by the sound of it. Not a lot of hops, just a nice clean drinking beer, just so you can have a good beer in the warm weather, which I'm really looking forward to. What else we got? I did talk about the tasting video that's coming out this Friday. Karen and Breno, they are a couple of stars. They come in here, I gave them a few beers, and they were happy to just yak about the video. We spent about 3 hours talking, and I got about 13 minutes of video out of it, which was, it's pretty common. It's just a great thing to do, great for the community. I'm hoping to get them on board with a couple of live brews. If they're watching this, I'm sure they'll say yes. They're pretty video friendly, so they're pretty good. Little John's Beer, I've got one of my stouts. Oh, I've got one of the stouts. It does a good job. I try it one. I can't read that. I've got one of. Oh, right. Little John was saying he's got one of these spouts, and it does a good job. I try it on most brews, and move it as it fits. Yeah, so you can swap it over to different taps and make it work. I'm going to try that because I've got a. Actually, I've got that Cocoa Cabana. I might try it on that today. Anyway, we'll see how we go, eh? Okay, so out and about. I've written things in here, just notes to talk to you about, let you know what's going on with the channel. I'm going to Merimbula to a wedding in a couple of weeks' time, so I'm going to go live stream. So I'm starting to promise you guys that I'm going to do live streaming every 2 weeks and try and improve, try and give you information, hopefully give you some ideas and new products, and talk about brewing so I can learn. Basically, I'm still a big amateur, learning every day as I go. You guys out there are teaching me everything. I haven't learnt from any experts yet, which I really want to get involved and get to talk to some experts soon and start brewing with some people who know how to brew. And that should be coming up. There's a few breweries opening up around here now, and a couple of them have invited me to come down and have a chat and we can learn a bit more. So I should be getting better. I hope. I don't know, but maybe. Anyway, so I'm getting out and about. I'm basically going to Merimbula first. That's a wedding I'm going to spend about 5 days there. I'm probably going to do a couple of tasting videos in that area. It's probably going to be some pretty good views around. I haven't been able to get out of town for about a year or more. It's been pretty hard sitting at home doing a lot of work. Getting life in general is just in the way at the moment. I'm working fairly flat out. I was supposed to go part-time. It never actually happened. So bloody hot. It's 24 degrees here. 24 degrees Celsius. That's a scorcher in Victoria at this time of the year. What were we talking about? Yeah, Merimbula. So I'm going to go to a few little towns right around there, get some beers and talk about it. Hopefully the weather's going to be really good, and we'll have a bit of fun with that. And I'm going to do it on my phone. Hopefully the... sorry about the flickering too, by the way. I just noticed the video playback, there's a bit of flickering going on. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. What else? I'm going to go out and about with... what are we doing? We're going to go to my local towns and do the outs and bouts. It's a better weather now, and I need to get out of the house and do some hiking and riding. And on the way, I'm going to drink some beers and talk about my life and talk crap again to you guys. And you guys are going to just be there. No, I don't expect that. Sorry. Okay. Basically, I'm just going to do what I do on the channel, and hopefully you guys will like it. And try and get better at showcasing what I'm seeing. And it's just time consuming. I had to learn to edit. I had to learn a whole new editing system. One I had was not compatible with my computer anymore and didn't work properly, so I had to go to a new one. Luckily, it's DaVinci Resolve, and it's free, so you can't whinge about that. Eden, and I'm already gigging. I'm doing a lot of gig. I did a gig last night, so I've had about 4 hours sleep. Oh, sorry. And I'm a bit sore in the shoulder because I'm not used to standing holding the guitar for 3.5 to 4 hours. So I'm a bit worse for wear at the moment. So yeah. All right. What are we going to do? Talked about nearly everything. I've got a guy who comes and drops off whiskies to me. Now I showed you this one last time. This was the one from Rob, who is a follower of the channel. He just dropped in a couple more. I'm not going to drink them today or showcase them, but it's just amazing. People coming in saying hello. I'm getting recognised a lot more, if you guys are interested. Just down the street, going places, people are saying hello, and I'm going, who are you? And they go, oh, I'm following your channel, mate, you're fucking awesome. And really? Where are you from, mate? And they come, oh, I'm from Frankston, or I'm from... And you can't believe it, you know, you get on YouTube and people just know you everywhere when you do this sort of stuff. It's just brilliant. So if you ever see me out there in the real world, just say hello, make yourself known, because I don't know what you look like. You all know what I look like. Oh, except for a couple of you who are streaming online. That's fine. Yeah, so I've got a few things going on. I'm probably going to do a video tomorrow. I'm going to sail. Yeah, I think that's about all. So you know, I didn't think it would take this long. Well, I thought it would take longer to go through all this. Oh, geez, how boring. Hopefully the stream system, the idea of streaming goes better as we go, and I can clear things up. I'm going to do some... Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you about. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm going to gather brew news, talk about what is coming up and what companies are, what new processes are happening. That's going to come in the future in this channel. We're going to try and get some people on board, maybe get some people live stream with me, or get onto like, I don't know, Skype or something like that. Get them on this channel here, and I'll talk to them, interview them if I can, write down a lot of things that I have to interview. I know I'm a bit uppity. It's called old age, Pierre. Yeah, you're right. It's all catching up to us. Nice to hear you're still playing. Yeah, Rickster. I can't give music up. I just love it. It's just great fun. I do it all the time. I played in Newborough just recently. I don't know if you live in that area still, but actually last night I played in Newborough. But anyway, you probably will tell me if you do or not. Anyway, cheers. Yeah, so gigging is going to be a big thing. I've got, I think, 6 or 7 gigs this year so far, and that's leading up to Christmas. 7, maybe 10, and a couple of big ones too. So they're coming up with 2 different bands. Basically, if you guys are interested, I gig with a country rock band and do a lot of festivals, weddings, things like that. And then I gig with a pub band, or it's an all-rounder basically. And did the first gig last night with a drummer, and it went well. I was really happy with it. I was a bit hesitant because you're used to playing with certain people, but it ended up being a pretty good gig and a great bit of fun. The most fun I've had in a long time for gigging, to be honest. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. All right, this beer is beautiful. I'm going to try the Coco Cabana in a minute. Oh, once I've drank that, So I'm going to wander off and go and get a glass, bring it out and just show you guys what it's all about. What do we got here? Right now we've got 6 people watching, which is not bad for my videos. Stream is going really well, which is even better. And the chat rate is very slow, guys. Don't you talk to each other? Joking. All right. I'm going to leave you with absolutely nothing. You're going to hear me. Or are you? How am I going to do this? I'm going to pour this. It's going to take about 5 minutes. 10, the nozzle's blocked on my kegerator and it's in the kitchen in my house. And it takes about 2 minutes to pour and fill the glass up. I'm going to do it. I hope you guys don't mind a bit of boredom. You can sit there and look around my screen, have a look what's in my shed. Have a look how messy it bloody is. Pardon me. And I'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm coming back. I've got the glass fill. It actually took a bit less time. So, all right. Oh. Hey guys, back again. Sorry about that. I've got to figure out like an intermittent, like a, what is it? Elevator music while I'm going off to getting something. Then maybe a video to play, you know, for 3 minutes or something like that while I'm going off doing stuff. And I will be doing stuff like that all the time. So this is how it is until I get more, oh, pardon me, proficient. Anyway, here it is. This is the Coca Cabana. It looks dark, but actually, oh, see, I've got a light here. Hang on. It actually is fairly light. It's just the darkness in the shed that's making it look dark. It's a bit cloudy because of all the all the, what do you call that stuff? It's called hops. Because of that, let's see if we can make that brighter. No. So that's it. It's got a nice little head. It's actually a creamy little head, but it's cream colour, which is, I would say, from all the extract that I put in there. The smell, coconut, just coconut. It's got a vanilla-y smell to it. It's 6.7% alcohol. It did ferment down, and I will talk about that in my main video. Some people don't see that video though. It did go down to 1.020 from 1.069. Calculator, I'm pretty sure it's about 6.7% alcohol. So it's high. The biggest thing is it went down to 1.020 and it didn't, I could not get it to go any further. I didn't want to add more yeast to it. And I thought, I don't mind a sweet beer. And the honesty is, it's got enough bitterness to cover the sweet. Mouth-watering because I really like this. It's nice. Now I have, like I said, I've done a tasting video and that's coming up, but I'll taste it for you. Oh, it smells better now. It's actually been another 5 days, 6 days since I tasted it. It smells exceptional. Sweet, malty, coconutty. It's got a floral taste or smell to it. No bready smell. I can't smell any yeast in there. That's not bad. It really is getting better as time progresses. So aging definitely helps. Knowing something I've learnt. If you fill your keg up, so let's say you get a keg. I'll just use this one as an example. This is a little thing I got from Keg King. If you fill your keg all the way to the top to the nozzle end, you've got no pocket in there, no pocket of gas. So when you age it, it doesn't seem to want to age so well. It I don't know. As soon as you get a bit of gap, a bit of a gap between the top of your keg and your actual beer, aging works much quicker and seems to progress better as a flavour. It's just, I'm learning this stuff as I go, so from now on I'm never going to fill up my kegs any more than maybe that much from the top, to make sure there's a cap or pocket up there. I've always filled it up to the outlet, which is probably a wrong thing to do, which I learned. And since every time I do that, the carbonation works better and the kegging works better. Someone's hitting a window out there. The carbonation works better. The taste, the flavouring and aging works better. I don't know if you guys know about that. I'm sure you do. Oh, Rickster's playing at your bar. Rickster, what band are you with, mate? I had no idea you're still playing. Cheers. Anyway, let's taste this. Brian's Casual Cosplay. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, it does. Brian, I'm tuned in while editing a cosplay skit. Oh, wow. Cosplay? Oh, God, Brian's Casual Cosplay, of course. I did a bit of a cosplay not recently. Actually, I dressed up as Assassin's Creed in the red Assassin's Creed. That was good. It was fun. Cosplay, yeah, I noticed that with last brews as well. First couple of pours were a bit rough and then it aged great. Yeah, I'm learning. This super delic is quite tasty. Good stuff. Sorry, I'm reading the chats if you guys aren't reading it. Basically, Brian's Casual Cosplay said he noticed the same thing, is if you get a little bit of a gap in your keg and you carbonate it and let it age is quicker and better and you get better flavour. And then Little John's Brewing said that his beer is tasting absolutely brilliant. He's obviously poured himself a beer out of his keg. All right, let's taste it. Oh, wow. All right, the bitterness, the hop bitterness has disappeared. It's nowhere near as bad as it was. I can't taste the floral taste in it, but I can smell it. But it's sweet, very malty. Coconut is still there, it's very strong. It's actually a good balance of coconut. For an extract, and there was 3 tins of extract I used in this. I love it. It is bloody nice. I'm going to keep this recipe. What would I do different? I think I would put less bittering hops, or won't bitter 50 grams of Mosaic. I will actually not bitter it at all. Just throw the whole 100 grams in as a dry hop. Because I feel that the extracts I was using already had a fair bit of bitterness on their own, so I won't do that again. But other than that, the bitterness has tapered down, and it is really thick, strong, tasty, and it's even better than 4 days ago. That's bloody awesome. Wow, I'm so happy with that. For an extract brew, it cost me, I think, $50 all up to make, with all the bits and extras I put in it. Around about 50, yeah. And just time. It was really good. Anyway, Rix's band's called Last Shot, which is another local band, I'd say. They're getting around everywhere. I've just started. My band that I'm with now has been around for a long time, but this is the first time they've done this kind of rock style gigs called Zero Gravity. And Little John's Brewing just said, love a good free canner, which is absolute. I'm going to do that again. Love it. What was the other thing I was going to talk to you about? I already had that in my head and it's gone because I'm enjoying the beer. So yeah, if you guys want to drop me a line, if you have any ideas for Canadian Blonde, if you think I should just use the Canadian Blonde on its own and just make a quick clean, summery beer, I'll just do that. Yeah, so all grain, I'm going to do that soon. There's another video. Going travelling. I'm going to get out of here for a little while and do some stuff outside of my home. Already been roped into going to Bali next year, and I don't want to go. Even though it wasn't bad last time I went there. What else? Bike riding. I'm riding my bike to work again so I can get fit again, so I can keep up with this gigging. Because, you know, you get old, you get sore. And my grandson's here, and he threatened to give us a hard time. But my wife decided to close the back door so he wouldn't come out and come in. Granddad, how you going? So yeah, done. All right, I think I'm finished. I think I'm done. I don't want to waste you guys' time. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. The thumbs up on the live stream's somewhat reasonable. They go for quite a long time. What am I trying to say? The algorithm works better when you give me a thumbs up on the live stream. For some reason, it really recommends the channel as well when you do it. So it's great if you did that. Say hello. I'm going to keep this stream chat running if I can. I know it's there somewhere where I can actually keep going. Oh, hang on. Sorry, just got Little John's Brewing got an idea. Blonde, 1 tin wheat extract, 50 grams of Galaxy dry hop. Oh, of course, times 2. Oh yeah, so dry hop it at different time intervals. Oh, is that what you mean? Yeah, it must be. Basically, make it a bit more florally, I'd say. Galaxy's bloody beautiful. One of the best dry hops. One of the best tasting hops I've ever had. The first time I ever had Galaxy was when I did a lone Galaxy all grain from, I think it was Kegland, to be honest. I bought the kit. Was it Kegland? I don't know. It was my first all grain. I bought the kit because I wanted to try all grain brewing, and I did it in a pot. And it was, I didn't know about the clean water. Day 2 and day 5. Yeah, cheers, John. So Little John's idea was to, sorry, I'm distracted. Cooper's Canadian Blonde, 1 tin of wheat extract, 50 grams of Galaxy dry hop by 2. Dry hop at 2 days and dry hop at 5 days, depending on the fermentation. And then reap the benefits from that. So yeah, I don't mind a hoppy beer. The alcohol is getting to me. That's 2 beers at high percentage. And I think I better go. Guys, I really appreciate you sticking around and talking to me. If you keep going in chats, I am going to stick around while you're chatting to me. This is just where I want to be. Little John said, sort of SW Pacific. Oh, excuse me. I know it's not very original, but it's very easy drinking for summer. SW, what's, I'm sorry. I don't know what SW is. SNW. Ah, SNW Pacific Ale. SNW. Who's SNW? Do I sound naive? No. Do I sound non-knowledgeable? Do I sound stupid? What's SNW? You'll tell me in a minute. I'm sure of it. Excuse me. Quickly do something in the chat. Uh-oh. Someone's coming. Churros. Oh, Stone of Wood. I had to work it out. Oh. Who's that? Oh, he's gone back inside. He's been a good boy. That's awesome. Hey, guys. Anyway, so thank you very much, Little John. I am going to try that, make it work. I'm also going to do the other beers I'm talking about. I'm going to be back in a couple of weeks' time doing the live stream again. I have a video coming out on Friday. Brian's Casual Cosplay. Have yourself a great Arvo too, mate. And all you guys, thank you for stopping by and watching this video. It's bloody brilliant. I noticed that the views are up now. And it must be because I'm going. Oh, how crazy. Hopefully I'll have a more planned stream next time. It'll be more entertaining and I'll have a lot more to talk about. All right, guys. Thank you very much for being there, being part of this crazy life I have on YouTube. And we will see you in the next video. Oh, also, guys, I would like to thank the Patreons for looking after my channel. If it wasn't for the Patreons, and I've got a couple in here today, all these beers I'm doing, I wouldn't be able to do. I wouldn't be able to pay for it. It's I pretty much use nearly everything from Patreon to buy all the beers I do and experiment with, and it's all because of them I can do this. Cheers, guys. Have a great one. We will see you later.
Well done.